So, hey, it's Keith, of course. Give you an update on my sleeping magnetically. The last video was just me right after getting the bed installed, and of course, the next day I read the brochure, and I've got to sleep up off the magnetic mattress about 4 inches, according to Truth. Next day after I kind of hung out with Truth for a while in Los Angeles, was talking about it, and the magnetic bed grid is made to go under your mattress, but I want to get max Gauss. Gauss is a rating of magnicity, I guess, maybe, I don't know. Anyways, how strong the magnetic power is. So, and what I'm trying to get is isolated North Pole negative. So, apparently in between each magnet there's slight little half-inch positive magnetic fields, not that come up like the negative, but so you've got to be up off of it at least 3-4 inches. I'm going to put a 4-inch natural latex topper on top of this, so it's already sitting about 6 inches above my bed, or above where I used to sleep. And right now I got it stacked up with a bunch of blankets. So the result I've been getting is I've been sleeping like really deep and really for a long time. It was Easter Sunday today, and I went to bed at about 11 o'clock last night, and I got up at 11 o'clock this morning. I slept like 12 hours. So I was running late to get food prepared to take to my family function. And anyways, so I got the bed grid on Thursday, and I went slept on it. I didn't get probably any negative side effects from just sleeping one day before I stacked up a bunch of blankets up on top of the bed grid. Went to LA and met with my friend Laura. We hung out for a while and went into a Whole Foods and had some lunch. And she just had some kombucha. I don't really like going to raw food restaurants. I don't really like going to any restaurants, to tell you the truth, because I'm kind of a big eater, and for the amount of money that I would pay at a raw restaurant or whatever, I could pay the same amount and get a really full meal. So I paid about $20. I got a pound of liver, organic grass-fed, free-range liver, and I got some Brazil nuts and some cashews and some tomatoes, and the liver was really good. I've had raw liver now maybe 4 times in the last probably 4 months. Been eating it probably once a month. So my diet is vegan based. I eat vegan most of the time, so I know that's a hard thing to swallow for a lot of people, because vegan is really kind of taken as a yes, no, black, white kind of thing, which is, I guess that's kind of where I'm getting out of what I'm saying is I'm proceeding from the point of view that we're omnivores, I think. I think we can eat low on the food chain by eating mostly a plant-based diet. And I what's happened to me with experimenting with animal products, and I'm just eating a little bit, like I got some raw milk a while ago and some raw colostrum and stuff like that, and I just take like a couple sips of it, usually in the morning and usually at night before I go to bed, especially with the colostrum. But our species on the planet is so diverse, with species all over the planet is surviving on all different types of cuisines and dietary routines and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm being, again, vegan based in that. I prefer, just like in terms of being satisfied, that's what I like. Food is like more fresh and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I waited around Erewhon. I was bringing some water to Truth because he's going on a whole food routine, getting away from the supplements, and he gave me all the supplements that he had because he wanted to get away from doing that for a while, or maybe a long time, or who knows what. I can show you all that. It's pretty amazing, all the stuff he was taking. So right here is everything I got from Truth. Everything that's here on my drain board. It's probably about 30 or 40 supplements. So yeah, he said he took that to the end, and maybe took it like a little too far, he said, because he's an extremist, he said, and I respect that, because I think it's good to explore all like different kinds of avenues of stuff. So having an amazing lust for life, wanting the most out of life, trying everything to get all that you can out of life. So I'm excited about this magnetic thing. And I actually went and, well, Truth didn't have all the supplements and stuff with him, so I hung out at Erewhon till they closed, and then we went to his place, and he's building his own, like he already sleeps on the setup that I have, but he's building one to get up to 100 gals. He's building it from scratch, so that's really cool. That's a big inspiration for me, for somebody that's like really pushing the edge of everything, and that's what I do. And I guess in about 10 days or so, I've been on YouTube for 2 years. I was looking at some old videos of myself. I can see, I think I'm looking pretty good, doing better. I know I feel better. I know I have a lot more mental clarity. I had no idea where all this was going, but I knew that I was starting on a huge trip like I'd never been before. Like everything in my life was going to be about my health and wellness first. Everything. Like, not too many people do that. Because I run into a lot of people who send me messages and stuff, or maybe leave comments and say, oh, like, how do you afford all that, or do this or do that, and kind of just take care of business. Like, what good is it to have a fancy house or a fancy car, or to do a bunch of shit, spend a bunch of money on going to movies or going on vacations or stuff like that if you don't have an amazing body. So, I know I've been here in the mountains for a long time. Probably been spending more time not leaving the mountain too much because gas is up over $4, $4.25. So I was in Los Angeles on Friday, as I said, and I'm starting to not like the city. I definitely didn't like being at Erewhon. I had to hang out there waiting for Truth to get off. I really didn't like or care for a lot of the people that were hanging out at the Tonic Bar. They're kind of snooty movie business, television shitheads. It's been around there like that for a while, but I think my tolerance for that kind of thing is, as I get more into what I like more about life, being an artist, being in seclusion, being reclusive, being hermetic, I think I like a lot less of that fake shit. I know my circle of friends is really going down. I guess I seem kind of more serious these days. Like, I feel really calm. Like, some of the things that I'm doing are maybe seem like I'm not as excitable, more careful with my thoughts, more quiet, getting inside myself. My creativity, the things I'm doing with music. I had a big project that I'm doing. Trying to get a bunch of music out, like a whole album worth of just sonic sketches, and I've been doing stuff like what I did when I was a teenager. I was like really into Jim Morrison. Because I was into him, I carried like notebooks around with me all the time, as I do in my backpack, which I have with me all the time, and I have all my little notebooks, and I'm always writing bits of poetry and stuff. I feel like I'm getting back into the person that I was before I turned into just the crazy kind of matrix person that people are, where they don't really live their life for any important reason. Of course, you know, I think that creativity is one of the most important things. I seem to be my happiest when I'm getting really into art on every level. I want to start parting ways with my roommates, and I want to have over in that area over there by my kitchen, I'm going to have a permanent like painting station going there where I can do my visual work, and my studio and my whole house is just going to turn into a big like house of artistic alchemy, like all the time, like from every single room. And in my spare bedroom, where my studio is not, I'm going to turn that into a ritual meditation room. I'm going to get more into like magic and ritual, connecting with my angels. I'm having a lot of breakthroughs right now.